Fear, an invisible force that often holds us back from achieving our true potential. It shapes our decisions, clouds our mind, and shackles our spirit. But what if we could break free from its grip? Welcome to Driven Soul, where we explore timeless wisdom to guide us through life's challenges. In today's episode, we will learn how to overcome fear through the teachings of a Buddhist monk, a story that has inspired generations. Once, in a tranquil monastery nestled among the mountains, there was a young monk who struggled with fear. Every night, the darkness of the forest filled him with unease. The sounds of rustling leaves and distant howls echoed in his mind, making sleep impossible. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, the young monk approached the wise elder monk and confessed his fear. "Master," he said, "I'm afraid of the dark. I fear the unknown, and I cannot find peace." The elder monk smiled gently, his eyes reflecting years of wisdom. "Fear, my child, is like a shadow. It is not real. It only exists in your mind. You give it power and it grows, but you can also take away its power by understanding it." The young monk listened intently, but he was still confused. "How can I stop fearing what I do not understand?" he asked. The elder monk led him into the forest that night. "Close your eyes," he instructed. "Trust in the stillness around you. Do not fight the darkness, but instead embrace it." As they stood together in the heart of the forest, the young monk felt the same fear creeping in, but this time something was different. Instead of resisting the darkness, he allowed himself to feel it fully, without judgment. The wind brushed his face, the earth was solid beneath his feet, and the quiet whispers of the forest seemed almost comforting. The elder monk spoke again. "Fear thrives on resistance. When you resist, you fuel its power. But when you accept it, you see it for what it truly is. A fleeting sensation, not an enemy, but a part of your own mind." The young monk opened his eyes, and for the first time, he saw the forest differently. The shadows were not menacing. They were simply shadows, and the night was no longer something to fear. From that day forward, the young monk no longer feared the dark. He had learned that fear was not something to fight, but something to understand, and in understanding, he found peace. Fear is not our enemy. It is simply a part of the human experience. When we learn to embrace it, not resist it, we discover that it holds no true power over us. So, if you find yourself facing fear today, remember the teachings of the Buddhist monk. Instead of running from your fear, sit with it, understand it, allow it to be without judgment, and watch as its power fades away. Thank you for watching. If this story resonated with you, be sure to like, share, and subscribe for more timeless wisdom from Driven Souls. Let us know in the comments how you face fear in your life. And remember, the journey to inner peace begins within.